Fourth quarter. It's, a lot has happened throughout this game. I think the Giants have honestly played pretty good. But they have to score here. There's no more field goals in this game. You've already kicked 4. You can't be kicking field goals and expect to win. Come on. The Commanders got lucky versus doing it the one game, but not anymore. Jones in shotgun, 2nd and 12. Got to get some positive yards here after the hold. Jones lets it rip deep downfield. Oh, I think Slayton might have almost caught that. Jones is absolutely terrible at throwing deep balls here tonight. I think he threw one earlier that was way, way short. Now you're looking at a second deep ball that has been... Come on, he had him.
But I'm not shocked at all with that press coverage. Why not go after the guy who's down on the practice squad?
I don't know. You got to start going after the practice squad guys. Now you got 3rd and 12. Down in distance. If you get 7 or 8, you could go for it. Timeout. Oh, I hate the waste timeouts. Start the 4th quarter. I don't like this. It is a big play, 3rd and 12. Maybe you're thinking, hey, guys, we don't want to get... I don't know. This is what also I hate about the Giants is... Other teams on 3rd and 12, they have guys running 14 yards downfield. I don't want to say I bet anything that this pass is short of that. I don't know.
Time of possession, doing a pretty good job of keeping him and C.D. Lamb and company on the sideline. 3rd down, you know, if you're Dave, when you look into that secondary and you see Diggs on one side and you got a young guy that
all right.
Experience at 27 on the other, you're just trying to find a way to create a matchup with
3rd and 11. Even wasn't it just 3rd and 12?
Pretty good job of moving around. Now they get the matchup up top. There it is. Neighbors against it. 27. There it is.
Neighbors at the top of the screen. Giants treat wide receivers on the bottom.
On 3rd and 11.
Jones takes a snap, scrambles right, looking downfield, throws a short one. Dell gets jacked up, but now you got a 4th and 2. You got to go.
Robinson now has caught 10 passes.
You got to go.
For 69 yards. Cable's been conservative tonight on these.
No, you got to go. 4th and 2. You're right there. You gotta go for this. No more field goals. No more punts. The time for that is done. You have to do something to beat this Cowboys team. 13 out of 14 games they've won. If you're gonna lose going for it on 4th down. What's up, Kenley? How you doing, bro? Or Kenley? I'm sorry. I don't know if you're whatever you're want to be called. I'll call you bro. Or would you call you Kenley? That's your name. 4th and 2. Let's go. He might have got hit in the tummy. Kenley, I'm good. We're in the middle of this game right now. You watching? Or you just here to say what up? 4th and 1, you needed that. Malik Neighbors is masterful at those routes. Fresh set of downs. Now we're on the 40 going in. This is where we want to be for the Giants. Yeah, dude, I got the game on right now. What's up, the ball? How you doing? Oh, you got the ball. You're a basketball fan. Jones takes a snap, looking downfield. Neighbors in the middle of 3 guys in coverage, and another flag. You've got to be kidding me. This game has gotten so messed up tonight with the amount of flags, and they're always like the Giants have been getting screwed so badly. Please don't be against the Giants. Okay, thank God. Illegal contact on the defense. You have the ball. I'm watching the game. You watching? What are you doing? Malik Neighbors is a complete baller. I mean, they just keep moving him. They use him in motion. They put him all across the field. It's great route. He ran so much, but this is kind of what you could see when Daniel Jones is an option at wide receiver. 3 tight ends, roll out, Neighbors right there trying to get him involved again, but that one got hit him right in the quad and a little slow to get up. I think he's been getting his ass kicked a lot tonight. You could tell his body language is kind of giving that away. Is Kenley, you're friends with a Rams player? That's cool, dude. What player? If it's Cooper Kupp, tell him to come back for my fantasy team. All right. 2nd and 11. Theo in motion. Little toss sweep to Singletary. He was trying to cut it back, almost like a punt. That's too much. Ethan Evans, I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with the Rams. I'm a Giants fan. So I'm just game watching the Giants. Do you watch a lot of live streams or Thursday night games or just check it out on YouTube or whatever?
So they work on their #1 defensive back.
What'd you say, Ethan Evans?
Here's what happened.
That ball came all the way back to the left. Diggs just trying to get involved there to clean it up. It's a really good play by Malik.
Kenley, are you an AI bot?
Involved,
You better not be a bot.
Not sure about the decision by Singletary.
I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to insult you if you're a real person. Wow, Ethan Evans. He's a real person. He looks like the whitest person at a country club I go to. I'm just kidding. I don't go to a country club. Wingate University? That's cool, man. Did you guys play high school together or something? Oh, he's a punter. Nice. It's a fun place to probably be a punter. I feel like the Rams are like, you know, the expectations aren't too much. All right, 3rd and 14 here. We got to lock in. We got to lock in. We got to beat the Cowboys. We got to beat the Cowboys. This is our chance. This is our chance. I'm telling you. If you guys are here for the chat, be here for the next 11 and a half minutes. I'm telling you. I'm from Mount Airy. My dad works with his. Oh, that's cool, dude. Is that in like California or something? I'm obviously East Coast. Jones takes a snap, looks deep. Oh, come on! Catch the fucking ball. Fuck! Come on! No, it's underthrown, but he's got to catch it. Come on. And no, you got to catch that. North Carolina. What's up, Omega? Dude, oh my God. I hope you could rock with me for the next 11 and a half minutes. Jones, I don't think that pass by Jones right there was that bad. All right, Greg Joseph splits the uprights. North Carolina? That's pretty cool. What's your football team? College? Yeah, dude. Didier Suge. Dude, what is up with all the people coming on the streams asking them about Didier Suge? That actually took me 1 second to realize that, like, I'm not answering that question. They both probably are where they belong, behind a jail cell. To answer the question, where are you from in North Carolina, bro? Or what's your, sorry, not where are you from. What's your college football team? Because you got, UNC's pretty dirty. Oh, you're in middle school? Damn, you gotta go to bed soon, bro. You got school tomorrow. Come on, what the hell? Unless you're freaking sick. What else we got? Didier Suge Knight. That guy just said it, and I'm pretty sure he left Two-Tone. Two-Tone seems like someone I would clown on in GTA Online. So thanks for your question, Two-Tone. And yeah, Omega, I was slightly behind. I got UTV here. I could give you a little glimpse into the setup. Obviously, we got the average baby set up right there. Got the TV right there. So I'm trying to get the iPad down in front of me. Oh, you don't. Oh shit. Oh, stay safe if you got a lot of stuff going on with the hurricane. I heard it's crazy between Atlanta, Georgia. Like that whole area is crazy. So, dude, stay safe and yeah, man. You know, thinking about everyone because all that shit could get crazy really fast.
So many great recommendations.
Yeah, Fire TV serves up the best options.
What else we got besides Shook Knight versus Diddy?
Just gets what I'm into.
At least we're staying competitive, 100% Omega. We are the New York Field Goal Giants again. Dude, we're not, it's not going to be a Commanders type victory kicking field goals to beat the Cowboys. Like, we've had our opportunities, getting to a point that field goals are not going to be enough in this game, and it'll get really late early depending on what the Cowboys do in this one. Yeah, Joseph coming through again. Joseph had a good game tonight, man. Absolutely, absolutely. I played football at your school, Kenley. Nice, dude. What position?
Crucial catch to find your local cancer screening resources and learn how to reduce your cancer.
Yeah, oh my God. Omega, I don't know if you're like, my dad or something, because my dad watches these games. He's a diehard Giants fan. And every single play, he is like, pick six. And then when it happens, he's like, I called it. I called it. I'm like, you call it every play. But it is great when it actually happens. If we have a pick six, I'm sending you something. If we have a pick six here, just because I love the vibes, I love the aura. Kenley, you play linebacker? That's awesome, dude. When I was playing football in college, the linebackers, they were all nut jobs. And they would break it down. You know how you break it down? You're like, I don't know. Went on 3, 1, 2, 3, win. They would just be like, where's some linebackers? Head crackers. And then they just run off the field. I'm like, you guys are psychotic. So kudos to you, Kenley. That's a tough position to play. But you know what? Enjoy it. It's going to get hard. It's going to get fun. But you only have a finite amount of years to play football. And then once it's done, it's done. You can't just... Even though flag football is somehow coming into the conversation for the Olympics or whatnot, like I don't really understand how that's going to work. But, all right, let's go. Back to the game. 17-15, second and inches from the Cowboys here. Hand off to Dowdle, who gets it easily. And DJ Davidson got run over and flatlined like 5 yards backwards. Kelly, are you a Panthers fan?
Okay, so we saw him go to the locker room, not even to the room 10. That's why meanwhile you got
All right, fresh set of downs for the Cowboys coming up here. Dowdle in, this other fat dump white fullback who is just killing the Giants tonight. Burns coming up. Got to touch him. Another first down, Ferguson. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, you're a Rams fan because your dad's friend works with the punter set. The linebackers are small, but they're strong as crap. One of my friends is 5 foot and he squats 325. Holy shit, from middle school, dude? Are you guys, like, working out that much in middle school?
154 yards and a couple touchdowns.
5 foot, squatting 325. That's got to be hilarious to watch. Zach Martin's banged up. He might have a concussion. They're giving him the DUI test. The cops give when they pull you over, the DUI test. Follow the thing. I've only gotten one concussion in my life. Not football related. We were playing in the park, probably in middle school. Someone just grabbed me from behind, threw me to the ground, cracked my head on the concrete. Only time, really. Oh, dude, you squat 275. You guys are, dude, that's crazy, dude. You guys are you're a little beast, dude. Squatting and lifting that much in middle school. There was always a negative conception around that. Dak fades back there is right. Cordell Flott's having a great game tonight. I will say there was always a negative conception with lifting a lot growing up before a certain age because of puberty and all that stuff. But like we had guys that had always started lifting early that were like 5 foot guys benching like 185 as like ninth graders. Oh, you're 5-1 right now? That's awesome, dude. But yeah, that's great. As long as you're yeah, dude. Of course in football. We're not talking about tennis. Oh man, this is a really bad drive for the Giants right here. Cowboys are going right down the field.
making the catch.
Yeah, I mean, you know, as long as you, when you're young, man, when you're in middle school, listen to what your coaches tell you about lifting, and really soak it all in. Learn as much as possible, because if you start lifting and you lift shitty and you have poor form, it's really gonna fuck you up down the line. So you're better off going lighter, but with great form, because once you have great form, you'll build on that 100%. I'm older now. I'm 35. I started lifting when I was, I don't know, 12 years old. And you get ego. You want to lift as much as possible. Just go with form, man. Because once you get form, it doesn't even matter. If you have good form and you lift less, you'll get stronger. It doesn't even matter. But good for you, dude. 5-1.
Over to the Giants sideline.
If you're Dallas, you hold them to a field goal, or if you're New York, you hold them to a field goal.
5 foot. How old is your friend that's spotting 325? Is he? They said I have good potential for college. Yeah, man. You know, play as much sports as possible, dude. You want to be a good, well-rounded athlete for sure. Like, I'm sure you said you're in North Carolina, so I'm sure you're probably playing baseball. I grew up in New York, so in Long Island, not the biggest high school football territory. Lacrosse is huge. Basketball is huge. I played all those sports. My brothers were big lacrosse guys, and then I played football. But yeah, play as much sports as you want. Makes you a better athlete, right? Especially basketball. Basketball is a telltale sign if you're a good athlete or not, and the cardio that is involved with that is completely different. Played baseball for 10 years. That's great, dude. You started playing baseball when you were 3. That's sick. All right, big play, 3rd and 7. Dak takes a snap, fades back, he's going to get hit, gets rid of it. But now the Cowboys have this freaking kicker who's, this guy's money, guaranteed.
Physically got to Dak Prescott, but you'll see Dak feel the pressure from Thibodeau off in his.
Yeah, dude. I my only advice for you, you got good potential for college, and you want to play linebacker there. Play as many sports as possible. Worry about being a good athlete. Do athletic drills. Don't just be super locked into just being a linebacker. I'm back. This might be our last chance, Omega. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, man. This is it. Biggest drive of the season coming up. Less than 7 minutes. 5-point game. Omega, this is what Eli would always say. I think it was Eli or someone else. They said, I'd rather be down more than a field goal, but less than a touchdown. The reason behind that is, if you're down a field goal, you'll start playing conservative. You just want to get in field goal range. But if you're down between 4 and 6, you got to score a touchdown to win the game, right? So the whole playbook's open. You're never going to not go for it on 4th down. So, Omega, could you give me a thumbs up if the audio's okay on this? I'm using my iPad now, and, you know, whatever. After the Browns game, we were using the, I was on my desktop, but. Or Kenley, if you're still with me. You might have gone to bed. Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, no, I do love the crowd being like, Beak. Dude, I don't know if it's me or every time I just started live streaming, I start sweating my ass off. Okay, Kenley, question for you. So, you're 13. You're in high school then, right? 13's high school. Do you play football in the spring too, or are you still playing baseball? Because for me, it's like Long Island, there was no option of ever playing football in the spring. It was everyone just starts playing lacrosse. My junior and senior year, I was told not focus on football, don't play lacrosse anymore, so I'm just in the weight room. And then my parents were like, cool. Yeah, and then my parents were like, if you're not going to play lacrosse, you got to get a fucking job. So I had to start. That was the beginning of my working of just being forced to work. But I had cool jobs growing up. When I was in high school, when I had to start working, I worked as a physical therapist aide at this place in Long Island called Professional Physical Therapy. Now there's like, I don't know, 50 of them across the tri-state area. But it was cool because I got to work out after I was done helping people do their rehab and physical therapy. And there were Jose Reyes from the Mets used to do his rehab there. There were a lot of guys from the Islanders because it was really close to the Nassau Coliseum. So it was pretty cool, like, to help out and train some athletes and shit like that. And after I was done making my like whatever $8 or $9 an hour, once it was over, I got to I would have the whole gym to myself, and it was sick.
14 times they've gone up against each other in pass pro. Look what the big fella's done there. Just one pressure coming off that left side of the line.
Yeah, but that also, like, at a young age, you know, in high school, learning all that stuff, I got a good sense for lifting smartly with good form and you know, all that fun stuff. But we got to lock in here. 6 minutes 54 seconds. 2015 Giants with 2 running backs, Singletary and I don't even know who the hell 85 is. Play action to Singletary. Jones rolls right, throws it downfield out of bounds. Wasted play on first down.
The defense from the Giants did their job. Under 7 minutes to go here. You're within 5. Daniel Jones gets a ton of criticism.
Oh, you had to be held back in middle school because your birthday? Yeah, dude, no worries. No, I mean, everyone does that nowadays. Like, Neighbors is 11 for 111. Yeah, dude, I know. I had some friends that were held back, then went to prep school after high school, which is just like a random high school you go to for another year. And then you go to college, and then you redshirt a year. So you're graduating when you're like 24, 25 years old. And now it's a little bit commonplace in NCAA football, like in college football. You see guys 25, 26, very common. Like Tommy DeVito last season for the Giants was 25 years old as a rookie, right? So 3rd and 4 coming up. But yeah, dude, you're good. Just keep lifting. You'll be good. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of people that, like, based on our birthday or like back a year or whatever. There's a book about that by 3rd and 4. Wandell Robinson's a half a yard short. You gotta go. One person is 6'6" and he's, hold on, what did it disappeared? One person is 6'6" and he's 14. You gotta get him on the basketball team, dude. Hopefully you can play football with him too, but right now when you're 6'6" and you're 14, basketball is, trust me, I'm 6'2.5". I'm shrinking because I'm getting older. It's probably 6'3" in high school, and I had to play center. And every time I'd play against a guy 6'6" or 6'7" in basketball, they would kill me. Come on, get the first down, Singletary. Oh, it's really close. He is, but he's in a different school. You're friends with him, or you just play against him?
Just enough of a push here. Let's take a great overhead view of this. Some penetration there initially.
All right, Singletary got the first down.
With some big bodies in there, but he's able to bounce that away from that penetration. See, Wilson,
yeah, man, there's freaks everywhere, dude. 6'6", 14, like, you know. Look at DK Metcalf and stuff. Like, those guys, some people are just born genetically different. Come on, Neighbors. Some people are just genetically built different. Unfortunately, oh, that's cool, dude. Unfortunately, you know, you see my red beard. I got Irish genetics, so I'm not the most genetically gifted person. But, you know, you got to work with what you got. You got to make lemons out of lemonade. How'd you find? Are you watching this game tonight, or are you a Giants fan? Or well, you said you're a Rams fan, but how did you stumble on this live stream? If you don't mind me asking, because people don't really talk that much. Oh, Singletary gets killed in the backfield by Parsons. And the reason I asked who is I haven't really dove that much into live streams. This is my 3rd year of doing a Giants YouTube channel. But I haven't done live streams yet. But I do like it because I get to talk to people in some capacity. I'm Irish, and I was scrolling. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, gotta love the Irish, dude. I did the 23andMe. My mom had always said we were French. Did the 23andMe, and it was like 75% Irish or something like that. All right, 3rd and 5. Jones takes a snap, looks right over the middle, and I think there should be a flag there. Throwing it to Wandell, but just give us a freaking break here, refs. Come on, they screwed us on the Bellinger play earlier in the game. That's cool, dude. I'm glad you stopped by.
Parsons who's down.
The ball got in there. Robinson, anytime you get both hands on the football,
I'm glad you stopped by and checked out the channel, dude. Yeah, I mean,
we talked about him moving from the outside.
Wandell's had a great game, Omega. Come on. What is Jones looking for there too? Oh my God.
And he's down again. So they work on Parsons.
Jesus.
Timeout with 3.5 and 4th down coming up.
I'm gonna go back and just rewatch that quickly because I was kind of talking, but also like,
everywhere up top now.
Jones over the middle.
I can't tell. Omega. I watched it again. I can't tell if the guy got a.
In there.
Did that hit Wandell in the stomach? Here, this is the final replay I'm watching. Right here.
4th down. Then you got an injured Cowboy.
Oh my God. I can't tell when they're going back with it. Yeah, thanks, Kenley, man. I appreciate it. This is like I was saying, and Omega's been here for a while. He's a loyal fan of the channel, and you know, I haven't really experienced too much with the live stream stuff. I do like it because. Oh, Omega, you are right, bro. He should have caught that. OMG. I don't know. I work from home. My wife's sick of listening to me just talk out loud during everything. So this is a fun way to connect with you guys and talk.
Popeye's crispy, juicy, tender signature chicken is the meal your craving deserves. And now you can get 3 pieces of the chicken you crave for just $5. We don't make sense. We make sense.
Yeah, because the average wife, she loves to hear me talk, but she gets to a point where she's like, I can't listen to you speak anymore. Because I just do this walking around all day. So I'm like, I might as well just talk to some other people. But yeah, Omega, you were right about that, dude. That hit him. He's got to catch it. I thought just based on it quickly, the guy got around, maybe hit it a little bit, but he didn't. You got to make that play because Wandell played so good tonight too. I hate to see it wasted on that. And now, you know, what do? You got an injury timeout. You got a lot to think about. If I see the punt team come out, part of me is going to be disappointed. Where's the ball again? It's all about down and distance in scenarios. Yeah, right? I mean, you know what, like, we were talking about earlier in, like, season preview videos and stuff, dude, like, so much of it just comes, like, all these games come down to, like, small, minor things that happen. And somehow at the end of the game, it becomes a big shit show. But it's all these minor little things throughout the entire game that just add up for it to happen.
The 2 key guys, Marshawn Nealon is in, Chauncey Goldston is in replacing them, and the Giants right now have a 4th and 6.
4th and 6, Giants going. I got to stand up for this. Empty, but Singletary's right behind one of the guards, similar to what the Cowboys were doing. Jones trying to draw him off. Takes a snap, looks left, looks right, rolls around. Running for his life a little bit here. I don't like this at all. And it is caught. No, it's knocked out. And Neighbors is laying completely dead on the ground. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it.
behind Neighbors thought he may have been able to hold on to the ball from this perspective, but you can clearly see that the ball does come out.
How did he get knocked out there? Look at this. How does he get knocked out? Did the ball hit him in the...
They turned the ball over, and now they're forced a position.
His face kind of broke his fall, which sucks, but I knew this was something that was always a scenario. When the Giants have something that's too good.
If he holds on to that ball, his feet are down.
Yeah, I mean, he got both feet down, but this fucking sucks. God damn it. So,
Spectacular debut. We kind of shades of when OBJ broke in a number of years ago and made great catch after great catch.
So here's the best case scenario. You hold the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys lost their two best defensive players in this game right now. Parsons is heading in the locker room. DeMarcus Lawrence is on. Neighbors has a concussion. Oh my God. What a shit show of a game. So here's the scenario that's about to transpire for you. You need to stop him or hold him to a field goal. This kicker he's already probably in range. Kicker makes it 23. The only chance for the Giants is to come down, score a touchdown, get the 2-point conversion.
So now the Cowboys can play a little clock ball here.
You got to make some stops here.
The Giants plus the 2-minute warning.
Oh my God! Now Ezekiel Elliott's gonna run all over.
Not quite the complete old Zeke, 82.3%.
It helps when you have an offensive line that's opening up a hole and letting him get downhill. That second level of that defense. Just wonder for the Giants.
Damn.
5 here. Well, obviously Dallas is going to work clock.
This fucking.
2-minute warning. You got one more timeout. Dable hoping to be able to.
You're gonna ask a lot from your defense. You're gonna have to come up. You gotta play the run.
The field goal would make it an 8-point game. So right now,
You gotta play the run here.
they've got one time.
You gotta come up.
2-minute warning, took their second right there. Diggs recovering on the sideline. With people going back and forth. Getting all off here. Elliott.
3rd and 1.
His shoulder down, comes up a little bit short, and the Giants have to take their final timeout. Giants call their third and final timeout of the half. 30 seconds.
Damn it! Army cover the spread.
It's not been, a barn burner or a workhorse, but the Cowboys have to be so much better. I mean, after just getting shredded.
The New York field goal kicking Giants are an electric factory.
The defense.
If you love field goals, you gotta watch.
Missing Lawrence a lot. Parsons has been out of the game. Have to be proud of what they've done tonight.
Ah, man, dude. Neighbors is just freaking cooked leaving the field. God damn it. Just make it stop. Let's win this game. This freaking guy, the fullback.
And that is enough. Lefty picks up the first down. So the only time the clock will stop now is at the.
Yeah, the Giants had every chance to win this game.
As they take Neighbors back in the locker room again. The Giants.
Yeah. This sucks. Neighbors going in the locker room. Neighbors going to the locker room. You had Parsons leave. This game. Damn, dude. Back in last place, 1-3. It doesn't feel like a 1-3 team compared to as bad as oh, now we come up and everyone kills the running back. Welcome back, Kenley. Dude, oh my God, I'm just so bummed about this game right now.
So for Daniel Jones tonight,
we were so close.
29 out of 37 for 280.
I think these refs need to be investigated. And usually, I'm not a big excuse guy. I'm all about accountability. Yeah, no touchdowns. That's on the Giants. Yeah, Jones did play well. And then it just sucks that it came down to this. And you gotta maybe some of those other times they should have just tried to go for it because I don't know. When you look at the fans booing going out for the field goal. I get it. But at some point, you got to just, I don't know, give it a rip. Like, you lost to the Cowboys 13 out of 14 years. Now you're going to make it 14 out of, not years, games. I don't know the next time you play the Cowboys. But, man, there's so many injuries. Yeah, you can't kick 5 field goals, expect to win. Penalties on both sides. And especially on important downs for us. Yeah, man. I wish they call, I don't want to say come both ways, ref. But that Bellinger penalty really fucking pissed me off because I think that was the first time I've ever seen it where it was like, it was so wrong that the defender face masked the guy, but you called it on someone just blocking him. And like, I love Bellinger, but like the second that happened, I was like, Bellinger again, back-to-back weeks with a bad penalty on a pretty big play. And that one wasn't his fault. But the stats will, will show that. Damn. What else you guys got? Anything? Just hunkering down for a hurricane. Omega, you get out of work yet? Why do you always delete the chat messages? How do you even do that? No worries, bro. Yeah, man, I hear you. Yeah, they're showing the Empire State Building, which is kind of cool in the city. Like, sometimes people have apps on their phone, and you could actually control the colors of the Empire State Building from your phone, which is what they were probably doing there coming back from the commercial break. But fun fact for you. My wife had access to it at some point, but I don't know. That was freaking years ago. 2nd and 13. We wasted a timeout earlier. Do we have no timeouts left? We don't. 3rd and 13. This comes down to, I don't know, minute 15. Run another play. Then that goes down to like 30 or 20 seconds. And then you got to get all the way down the field, score a touchdown, and it gets a 2-point conversion. Like, god damn it, dude. Yeah, Malik's over 400 yards, but at what cost right now after that last play? I don't think he's going to play next week if they rule out a concussion.
I think they found their linebacker next to him right now. He played really well. He was all over the field.
Now the Cowboys will bring this down till there's 1 second on the play clock, then call timeout. Oh, man, dude. This was such a winnable game. I'm pretty freaking bummed out about this.
So, as it looks right now, I think a lot of people are very happy that there'll be a field goal attempt. And others not so happy. And you do know what I mean.
Yeah.
So this will be a 51-yard...
I don't know. I don't know what to make of this game. 51-yarder. Miss it or block it. Come on, one time. Oh, he missed it! Yes! Woohoo!
Never miss from 50 plus. So the patient is breathing.
Well, and also our number 1 wide receiver is gone from the game. We went back to the locker room.
Where the field position is. I mean, it is the risk that you take when you have confidence in a kicker that can make these.
Yeah, I hope Malik's not hurt too bad, but shit, dude, I don't know. That's what some people say about what's good about playing on a Thursday night game, because it's almost like a mini bye. So the Giants' next game will be October 6th versus the Seahawks, who beat the crap out of us last year. I don't know if you remember that with Witherspoon or whatever his name was. All right, 1st and 10, 28 seconds. Come on, one time. 5 wide. Jones takes a snap, rolls out,
Looking for a jump down the sideline.
throws it deep to Wandell, and
Intended for Robinson.
2 cars, whatever, trains passing in the night there. I don't know. It seems like he's going to throw an interception here to end this one. Jones can't throw the ball downfield at all. I don't know how it's like. I mean, I guess like it's not like he practiced last year, did it? Because he hasn't. Last year he didn't either. Wandell maybe could have caught that one too. Omega, I don't know if you're still here. But come on, yeah. Why don't we ever freaking end up on like the winning side of like a freak show play? 2nd and 10. Jones takes a snap. Pressure coming. He rolls out right. He's got to make a throw down the field. Throws it out of bounds. You got probably 2 plays tops. If you get out of bounds after you catch it, you're looking at the end of the game. Come on, guys.
For the Giants to go, if you pooch punt it, you put them maybe at the 10-yard line. Now you tell them 90 yards instead of 59.
5-point game.
Right. Who knows what happens?
Was the spread 4.5 or 5, which is honestly hilarious from a gambling perspective. But I don't even want to say that because Daniel Jones could throw a pick 6 here or a fumble 6. Jones takes a snap, looks down the field, launches one deep. Hyatt intercepted. I think he's gotten touched twice, but that's the end of the game. 2015 Giants lose. What's this asshole's name? The Cowboys defensive coordinator who sucked as a head coach. Hilarious push by the Giants. Man, dude. Yeah, Omega, I'm miserable again too, bro. I'm with you, dude. I just... The thing is, it's like the Giants... I don't know. You know what? It's like what they've always been from the Commanders game and this game. 2 divisional matchups. Play good, but not good enough to win. Now I'm going to win kicking field goals. I don't know. Let's see what Dable does here.
Here we go, and there we go. And the Dallas Cowboys get to 2-2. The Giants drop to 1-3.
If you're a Giants, if you bet on the Giants in this one, that guy missing the Cowboys kicker has been automatic. You're getting 5 points. That's an absolutely hilarious push because that guy's been automatic the entire game. 13 straight wins over the Giants for Dak Prescott. 5-longest streak at a starting quarterback versus one opponent in NFL history. The only other one is Bob Greasy, 17 straight versus the Bills. Bob Greasy probably was from, I would say the Broncos, but that would have been Brian Greasy. God damn it, dude. I mean, we lose, but how much will that impact us moving forward? Because Malik had played so well. It's such a main focal point of this offense. 12 receptions for 115 yards. Let's look at anyone else that can pick up the slack here, right? So looking at the stats, Wandell had 11 for 71. I know it may not be true, but I feel like a loser after we lose. Of course, dude. Losing sucks. Whenever you lose, no matter what, there are no good losses. Sometimes they say there are. Even when the Giants, going back to 2007 when they played the undefeated Patriots and they lost, and they're like, that was a good loss because we could prove that we could fight with them. It's still a loss. I'm sure they would have loved to just beat them the first time, but yeah, man, losing sucks. You learn a lot more from what the fuck, this little fly. I don't know if you can see that on there. This little fly. It's super annoying. You learn a lot more from losing than you do for winning. That's for sure. That's been my experience. Yeah. So Neighbors 12 for 115, 0 touchdown. Just another year, maybe 2030 will be our year. Yeah, man, we need a quarterback. I think there were a lot of misses, and What's clear is we have two good wide receivers. Malik is good. Mondale's good. And our quarterback can't throw the ball down the field. Jones did play incredibly efficient today. 29 of 40. He threw 40 neighbors out of the concussion. Yeah, that was pretty bad. An interception to end the game, so we won't hold that against him. 281 yards and 3 rushing yards, but he only got sacked one. Jones only got sacked one time. So, like, again, against Myles Garrett last week, Browns had 2 sacks. Now you have Jones with 1 sack tonight against Parsons and Lawrence. Lawrence went out earlier, but that was a defensive line that absolutely destroyed the Giants last year. So am I happy with the Giants' offensive line? 100%. But the thing is, like I said earlier, regardless of what happens, this is Daniel Jones' last time. A game like this again tonight is must win. Daniel Jones is 1-12 prime time. And that's it for him. I like your streams. Thanks, Kenley. I hope you like them. I'm just kind of bummed out about how this whole thing transpired. Should have ended a different way. We're now 0-14 against Dallas. Yeah, I mean, I was looking earlier and it was like 13 out of 14 losses versus Cowboys. So now you're at 14 out of 15. I'm just so sick of losing to Dallas. Their fans are annoying as hell. And they're not good fans. They're not better fans than us. So I'm just sick of losing to them. This was the time to beat them, but this was a must-win game for them too. And honestly, I wasn't very impressed with what they have to offer. So Dak went 22 for 27, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. The big play there being the 55-yard touchdown to CeeDee Lamb, who went 7 for 98. Jacob Ferguson had 7 catches, 2 for 49 yards. Tolbert went 3 for 24. I appreciate CeeDee Lamb staying with Malik till he got up. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like, there's some brotherhoods in this game. I think the wide receiver brotherhood is one. Because I think they all, like, I don't know if you have Netflix or whatever, but there was a really cool show on Netflix that you could binge. During the summer, and I don't know if Kenley's still here too, because this could be good for him. But during the summer when there's no football content on, it's just like the dog days of baseball, there's some good football content out there. And last year we had on Netflix the Quarterback Show, which was awesome, which highlighted Mahomes, Marcus Mariota, and Kirk Cousins. And then this year we had the Receiver Show that was Debo, Kittle, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, and it was unbelievable. It's so much fun to watch. But again, I think the point I'm trying to make with that is, 1, it's fun to watch. 2, the wide receiver is sort of a brotherhood, right? They never have to play each other. But I think at the end of the day, they really, truly, deep down, respect each other and emulate each other's games as much as possible. And it sucks. I hope... Concussions suck, man. Concussions really suck. Especially for wide receivers, because I think you saw throughout this game too. If you go back and you were to watch every single time Malik got hit, he was getting really, really popped, and he was getting up slower and slower, and his body language was changing and getting less like, doing fun stuff and first down. It was more like head down, get up, and try and get back to the next play. I think he was banged up much earlier than anticipated, and then that last one, I don't know if it was a combination of he knew he should have caught it and then was just, down on himself, and also, pulled a Charlie Brown or something and used his face to make the fall, or Peter Griffin, whatever analogy you want to use about a cartoon character breaking their fall with their face. That's what it looked like. So he'll get 7, 8, 9, 10 days, I guess, to rest. Man, that just sucks. So many Cowboys fans at the game. There was a huge fight in the row right in front of me. There's so many people filming. That was just a text I got from Average Bro, who's at the game. Which also sucks about going to games now. Like, I don't know, man. I got a daughter. I want to bring her to games when she's old enough. But the amount of fighting and drunks at games, I don't know if it's worth it. What else we got? You get out of work yet, Omega? Seattle on the road's going to suck. 100%, dude. I hate Seattle. When I first started this channel, I think it was year 1, I was really talking shit about the Seahawks and their fans. And I don't know how it got into the Seahawks fans' algorithm. Oh, nice, dude. Good to get home at half and just post up and enjoy watching it. But I talked so much shit about the Seahawks and their fans, and people were so mad in the comments. Like, if you go back and just read the comments, it's just funny. People were so heated about it. Because it was also like, Seahawks fans are just weird. There's a great Bill Burr rant. The comedian Bill Burr had a great rant about it, because it's like, the 12th man is loud, right? They call it the 12th man for a reason, but it's literally, it was designed by like someone who built like opera houses to enclose the sound within the stadium. So that's how they built it. And it's not like your fans are more passionate or as loud as any of our fans. It was designed a certain way to enclose volume and hold it at a certain way. So it always kind of pisses me off that they're like, we're better fans than you. It's like, shut the fuck. No, you're not. You know, you had a better architect. But Bill Burr has a way better rant about it. You can listen to him. He's one of the best comedians of all time, in my opinion. But it's a tough game there, dude. Especially like Geno is coming to his own over there. He's supposed to be dead a couple years ago. Pete Carroll revives him. They have Metcalf. I think Lockett's still there. I got Kenny Walker in fantasy. He don't play much, but they got Charbonnet, who's good too. It's not an easy matchup. I don't know if Leonard Williams got re-signed by them or he went somewhere else, but and then they had that cornerback Witherspoon who like ate whoever was quarterback's lunch. Like, I don't even remember who was playing quarterback last year. I was watching that in the hospital because the baby was just born, and so the average baby hasn't known winning, but that was her first game. It was Monday or Thursday night versus the Seahawks. I know it was prime time. All of those days just blend together, and I was just like, this is so bad. Metcalf was available in that draft, and we passed on him. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. The worst one, still to this day, I think the worst one we passed on was another Ole Miss guy, an offensive tackle whose name was Laramie Tunsil, because Tunsil was he was one of the top tackles in the draft, and then someone tried to sabotage him. That was Jones Lawrence. Okay. Yeah, I think if you look at it, you know, Laramie Tunsil was a guy who was at the top of the draft, and then someone leaked, like his agent or his father or stepfather or someone who hated him leaked like a video of him smoking like a gas mask bong. It's a hilarious photo. But apparently it dropped right before the draft, and then teams balked on him, didn't want to draft him. I think he ended up getting drafted by the Dolphins, but it was one where the Giants were like, we don't want to draft him because we don't like his character issues. But then they draft guys like DeAndre Baker, who, you know, is a piece of shit, even though he got acquitted or whatever. But still obviously had major character flaws. And, you know, even a guy like Lawrence Taylor, dude, I mean, you know, most character flawed guy. You know, Giants fans love him. I love him. It's just hard to be like, you know, someone's so good at playing the sport. Can't believe the Commanders are a position ahead of us. Yeah, man, Jaden Daniels looks real. But it's tough to know, like, Yeah, you love players, but sometimes they're world-class pieces of shit, and LT is a world-class piece of shit scumbag. My brother was at the game tonight, and he actually just took a video of it. I don't even know how to put it, but that's Lawrence Taylor just sitting in the crowd sleeping. Which is absolutely hilarious that he's just sitting there with his eyes closed sleeping during the game. To your point, the Commanders ahead of us. Yeah, man. You know, things look a lot different week to week in the NFL. We should have beaten them if we had a kicker, which we didn't. And then if you go back, say we had a kicker, we beat them. How does that roll over to the next week versus the Browns? How does it roll over to tonight? Unbelievable we couldn't get into the end zone tonight at home. Yeah, man. I don't know. We suck at home, dude. I've been to so many Giants games in MetLife Stadium, and we just really suck at home. The only good game that I could think I've been to at MetLife Stadium was a New Year's Day game versus the Colts 2 years ago, when like Landon Collins I think had a pick six and Kayvon Thibodeau did the Snow Angel on like Nick Foles' dead body. That was like, I honestly think the only good game I've gone to. Like I could list off some of the worst games I've gone to. There was one Eli game where they played the Titans, and it was after a wedding that I went to, and it was so cold and rainy, and I think the Titans beat the Giants like 13-0. It was one of the worst games I've ever watched in my life. And I was also at the Deshaun Jackson punt return game. Me and my little brother who sent me that picture, we were sitting in the upper deck. So I've been to some really, really bad ones. I saw Todd Collins beat the Giants. It was old Giants Stadium, but Todd Collins, who hadn't started a game for the Redskins in a decade, came in and beat the Giants. But the Giants ended up winning the Super Bowl, but after that game, I was like, there's no chance we're good this year. I was going to purchase last-minute tickets for the game tonight, but good thing I chose overtime instead. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, man, you can't beat OT. Hopefully, whoever comes in from political standpoint can maybe not, tax all of that shit, but OT's good, man. Put some more fucking bread on the table. Yeah, I forget where else I was going to go with that. What else? Yeah, man, there's been so many bad games in MetLife Stadium. Like, it was so funny. Between two teams, Jets and the Giants, there's been one playoff game since the stadium opened in 2010, which is literally remarkable. Yeah, positives are offensive line looked good. Illuminor kind of is like hit or miss for me. Sometimes he looks good, sometimes he looks bad. I think Van Roten looks good. John Michaels looking way, 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 way better than last year, which was something that was just going to take time. Runyon looks good. Yeah, dude. I mean, last week versus the Browns, 2 sacks. Tonight, 1 sack. When you think about last year, bro, last year when we played the Cowboys, it was sack city. People were getting killed. And, I mean, I guess the O-line was so bad last year. D-line gets a B. Yeah, Burns had a big play here and there. Thibodeau had a nice sack on that the rookie left tackle, which is good to actually see him use an inside rip move, because I feel like 99% of the time Thibodeau just runs upfield and just takes himself out of the play. Yeah, DJ, 29 for 40, 281, 1 interception. I mean, what else do you want from him? He almost had a 300-yard game. It would have been cool if they could have somehow pulled that out, but I don't know. The swings with Daniel Jones, I don't think I've ever had with any other quarterback. I mean, I guess we were just spoiled, man. We had Eli for so long. But the swings with Daniel Jones from week to week, and drive to drive, honestly. Is he the guy? Is he not the guy? Is crazy, dude. But year 6, like, depending on how this shakes out, maybe we keep playing like this. We keep trying to play our best. We'll win a couple games. We'll lose a couple games. And then, we'll be back in the picks from pick 5 to 8, right? What does that get us? Does that get us a quarterback? Do they want to trade up for a quarterback? Do you think Dable was playing too conservative when he needed to be more aggressive? I mean, I think there was a time for him to flip the switch and say, we're not going to kick field goals anymore. But it was tough. Like, look, think about going back before halftime, right? They got down to the red zone and they ended up kicking a field goal. But it was also like thinking of, we're going to get the ball back to start the second half. If we score a touchdown, we take the lead. But again, I mean, conservative, I don't even know the words I want to use to describe it. What I just hate the most is, and I feel like this only happens watching the Giants for a very long time now, is say when it's 3rd and 7. We run routes that are 3rd and 5. Like Wandell actually did a great job of, when he does run the 3rd and 5 route, he was getting 2 or 3 extra yards and actually getting the first down. For so many years, it would always be like we run the 5 yards when we needed 7 or 8 and you just get tackled. Maybe it's also a combination of the O-line is a little bit better, that they can actually get further downfield. The wide receivers are a little bit better, so they get a little bit of separation. I hope that answers your question. I don't think it was, I don't know. At some point, you're just not going to win kicking field goals. You got to figure out ways to score. Dallas killed us on our run game. I wonder what was the total amount, excuse me, for the Cowboys rushing, because the Cowboys do, or actually that was probably our best rushing defense game so far this season, because we were averaging giving up 130. Tonight they had 23 carries for 80 yards for 3.5 average and no touchdowns. So not as bad as it's looked. Like, I don't know. I think Jerome Ford and freaking whoever else played for the Browns looked a lot better. Hunter Lupke, that freaking guy number 40, dude. Are you kidding me with him? Zeke, I was almost tempted to throw like a 2 touchdown bet on Zeke before the game started, just to be like hedge a little bit of happiness. Like, if Zeke just goes off magically against the Giants for one last time. But it seems like he's kind of cooked. Daddle's not that good either, but he did average 4 yards for a carry, so. Christian saying, Eagles fan here, any updates on Neighbor's injury? He's got a concussion. But yeah, no, to your point, Omega, yeah, dude. Devin Singletary rushing 14 for 24 for an average of 1.7 and a long of 5 yards isn't enough to get it done. Overall, I mean, when you factor in sacks and stuff, Giants had 24 carries for 26 yards for a total average of 1.1. But that just factors in, well, I mean, there's only 1 sack, so what the hell? Like, Was Christian just an Eagles fan who just came in to talk shit and leave? Like, come on. How's the best player in your team feeling after knocking himself out like Peter Griffin? Fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't know. Singletary, I don't think it's the guy. Also, like, it is funny. I can't remember the last time I watched someone play football with literally no gloves on outside of JV. Which is funny. I don't know. It seems comical to me. Dude, why do I look like Patrick Starr in this lighting? Yeah, Christian probably already left. There's no way he's still here. He definitely left. He had to just come in, talk shit, and leave. Yeah. Tyrone Tracy, you know what I said, Omega? They like to use Tyrone Tracy for those. It's almost like they design plays for him the way that they're designing these reverses for like Malik Neighbors. Like Theo Johnson, I feel like they designed that one play versus the Browns in the red zone for him. Tonight they didn't use Theo, but Tyrone, you saw like he had that catch that got him to the 2-yard line, and they freaking I don't know who the tight end was who got called for that. It might have been Theo for moving and pointing around, but they called an illegal shift on that, which is, I don't know if it's coaching but it's like, guys, like once the guy's in motion, you got to be fucking set. Maybe it's a rookie mistake by Theo. I don't even know. I can't even know who that tight end was who was lined up next inside of Tyron Tracy. Is it Tyrone or Tyron? I don't know. I'm terrible with pronouncing names. But whoever was lined up inside of him got called for the illegal shift because they were pointing around. At first, I thought Tyrone Tracy was Canadian CFL motion upfield. Wasn't the case, but he made a good play, and there's stuff like that again that throughout the game shoot yourself in the foot, and they're little minor things that add up over time. And that was one of them. Eric Gray had 1 rush for 1 yard. They threw him in there. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's funny, 29 receptions, but 23 of them went between Neighbors and Robinson. So if you get rid of Neighbors, yeah, he's the Eric Gray experiment, man. Like, to me, the experiment never really got started. The fumble was bad last week. Tracy had the fumble in return tonight, but that hit the guy right in the gut, which was kind of hilarious. Almost looked like a glitch or something when you're playing Madden. Yeah, Gray, they drafted him, and he is what he is. He hasn't shown up like the guy on the Jets, like Braylon Allen, who comes into these games and just blows people up. But yeah, honestly, Singletary has a monster fumble problem. He's clearly, I don't know. They need someone else. But someone else ain't coming, bro. This is what you got. Singletary goes down, and then you're looking at a backfield of just Tyron Tracy and Eric Gray, and then I don't know what else you got there. What else? Yeah, man, I'm pretty bummed. 1-3. Winnable game tonight. Winnable game versus the Commanders, which I always just want to say Redskins. Next game up. Seahawks on the road. The Seahawks are 3-0, dude. Seahawks are 3-0. Seahawks are 3-0. Who do the Seahawks have this week? The Seahawks are playing the Lions. There was a Lions fan in here earlier, I think. But he didn't like that I was kind of calling out their fans for threatening their coach that is only giving them happiness outside of Barry Sanders. Yeah, so that's a big game for them. Oh, that's a Monday night game. Maybe I'll watch that. I've enjoyed watching the Manning cast and stuff. It's fun. It's like almost like a little podcast, similar to like this. So maybe I'll get in Eli's basement one time. Damn, Army ended up winning 42-14 tonight. I wish the second that game started, I was like, I meant to bet on Army. Of course. What else? What else do we want to talk about? I guess we could start wrapping things up. It's 11:45. Great. Another week of listening to the Who Are We Drafting? Yeah, dude. I don't even know. I'm like not even mentally prepared to start talking about draft picks and where we sit and who we're going to draft. Shit. Fuck. We needed to win this game so bad. Damn, man. It feels like we're so close, but also so far away. Here's the thing. We just got to keep building in the right way, getting the right people around, and then eventually we'll get a quarterback. But you got to build a good team first and foremost. We're 1-3. Who else is that bad? I don't even know. I can't even get into the mock draft stuff yet, dude. it's been always something to go so deep down into. So, Sean and Mara were looking too happy when they panned to them on TV. Yeah, man. One thing's always been consistent throughout this is the amount of Maras that still work for the team, and the team's been bad for a decade, and there's a lot of people in high positions there, whether it's Gettleman or Shane or Jerry Reese, that those people are never let go. They still remain in their roles, and can't really tell them no because they own the team. So, but that's the part of a family-owned business. You could just get mad at the family over it. But you can't fire the people that work there because they're your family. Which is fucked up, but that's the way it is. But at the end of the day, I guess I'd rather always be mad at a family than, like, I've gotten really big into Premier League soccer. And when you look at these soccer teams, they're billion-dollar franchises and organizations, and they're owned by, like, Saudi-backed, conglomerates. And there's no face to it. It's just like, oh, Saudi Arabia owns this team, or like this group owns it. And it's like, you can't curse a whole group. Some people shit on Jerry Reese, but he was here when he won both of our recent Super Bowls. Yeah, you're right, but before that, it was Ernie Accorsi kind of built those teams and drafted a lot of those guys. But Jerry Reese did good at drafting guys that were complimentary and that could fit in. And I miss the days when the Giants would draft Justin Tuck in the 3rd round, and he would stick around for a while, and you were so happy to have him. When's the last time we had a guy in the 3rd round that was sick? Jalen Hyatt, they threw it to him tonight at the end of the game for an interception. David Deal was like a 6th-round draft pick. Guy played for like 10, 12 years. Rich Seibert was undrafted, played for 10, 12 years. Victor Cruz, one of the most electric undrafted free agents of all time. We don't do that anymore. I don't know. Maybe, but like, there are guys in the league that go undrafted and are successful. Maybe it's a numbers game, right? We hit our well too many times over that time period. Maybe we should just be happy and appreciate what we had. I don't know. Because it is crazy, like, when you think about it, the last decade has sucked so bad. But when you think about it, like, if you look at the Steelers, for example, they've had just as much issues with quarterbacks since Big Ben left. Mike Tomlin has, like, I don't think he's ever had a losing season. Like, you want to see something crazy and how underrated of a coach and underappreciated of a coach that guy is? Because he's had Kenny Pickett, he's had Mason Rudolph, now he's got Justin Fields at 3-0. He is one of the best coaches of, I don't want to say of all time, because, like, I can't remember the last time he actually won Super Bowl or anything. But he has his teams, no matter what, always playing good football. That can't be said for the Giants, because the Giants right now, at 1-3 this year, I think have the most losses over, like, the last 12 years out of any team. Multiple coaches, multiple GMs, multiple picks, 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, that don't hit, that go elsewhere. Then the next year they're Pro Bowlers. And there's one thing in the house that doesn't change, and it's the ownership and the people that work there. So, I don't know. I guess we got to just be happy we had a couple Super Bowls with Eli, and, they call them generational talents for a reason, right? Because they're generational. Yankees fans since A-Rod and Derek Jeter left haven't won anything. I'm a diehard Rangers fan. We haven't won anything since 1994. I'm a Mets fan. The only time the Mets started winning recently was when Grimace came to town. Is Grimace a generational athlete? We'll have to see. No, I don't know. Anyway, dude, Omega, you're the man. I don't know if anyone else is still watching, but definitely appreciate you guys joining. We are the only 1-3 team in Week 4 who's worse than us with the Bengals at 0-3. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because it's like, would I rather be the Bengals or would I rather be us? I feel like I love Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, so it's like, but you want to win games too. I get that. I don't know. You just got to build good teams, and then eventually wins come. And shit in the NFL is so week to week too. It's crazy. But Omega, you're the man. Everyone else who watched tonight, thank you guys for watching. We did a lot. I don't know. I wish the first video would post, but when we watched the before, and then I think we got to halftime. I can't even remember at this point. But yeah, man. So I'll probably do a recap tomorrow at some point. I'll post that, and then there might be a little bit of downtime. I do want to do a video, but I want to make it good because some of them haven't come out that good. Speaking of like the Giants in their prime and fucking shit up, about how the Giants screwed Tom Coughlin, because I think there's a lot there that we forget about, and Tom Coughlin was kind of used as a scapegoat a little bit, because once they got rid of him, it was like Ben McAdoo, and they spent like $200 million in free agency the next offseason. So I think there's a lot to explore with that. I want to do like a little mini documentary about it. Maybe I'll post that next week at some point. But, dude, thanks for watching. Have a great night. It's only Thursday, so hopefully you got some fun plans for the weekend. And yeah, man, I think this is going to be a long, long season. I hope Malik's okay. But, yeah, there's a lot to fix with this team. I don't know. But thanks for watching, bro. Have a great night. Yeah, maybe I'll keep doing more of these live streams. It's been fun. It's been fun talking to people. There's a lot of fun people on here. And I hope I was entertaining, people listening to me. I don't know. But all right. Take care.